what you gotta say, but don't play. Say what you gotta say, but don't play. Say what you gotta say, but don't play.
What is up, you guys? It's your spiritual fairy godmother, and I am back. Okay, except for I'm not back with another read. I am back with a chill. Let's talk about it. Okay, so we finna go ahead and we finna talk about it because I'm on that this morning. We finna talk about how God's rejection is your protection. Okay, and I just cut on the camera because okay, listen, for so many years, for my whole life, I feel like I have sat around and felt bad, felt less than, felt insecure, felt not good enough because of what I didn't have. Whether it was not having money growing up, whether it was getting a car late, not being able to go to prom, not having long hair, not having curly hair, straight hair, being chunky, not having a friends, not having a boyfriend, or whatever I felt at the time I was in lack. Baby, today I feel like I literally had an epiphany. Like, I feel like I'm changing, and I'm watching myself change. I'm watching myself grow, and I'm watching myself evolve in the midst of not having shit, in the midst of not having anything. In the midst of not having anything, I've grown so much. It's like God took everything away from me. God took my favorite house. God took my car, my stability, my safety, my man, my kids. And I got a lot of support, and I got a lot of help, and I got a lot of family, and I got y'all. So it's not like I'm just down and out. It's not like I'm just... But I think I'm at rock bottom. Like, I think I'm there. You know, with addicts, they gotta reach the lowest of the low, and it's like, well, there's only up from here, right? I'm there. I'm there, and I need help. I never thought, when I was little, I thought 25 was everything. I thought, I'm gonna be a teacher, I'm gonna have a nice ass car, and I'm gonna be married by then. And I never thought at 27 I would have an eviction on my name. I never thought I would be a girl who lost her man to the streets. Like, that shit sounds so ghetto. And it's not, I'm not saying that, but in my mind, the shit I'm going through is the kind of shit that you see in fucking movies and shit, like Lifetime movies. I didn't know motherfuckers had miscarriages when they baby big as a bitch, when they baby 5 months and shit. Like, I didn't know that shit was like, I didn't know that shit was some shit, like, you know, type shit. So it's just like, people boyfriend really die while they're arguing, while they're in the midst of breaking up, like, while they into it, while they don't even like each other. Like, how do motherfuckers heal from that shit? Like, then I'm questioning everything. Like, losing Jonathan, losing my babies, like, it's been making me question heaven. Like, is there a heaven? Because I feel like if spirits never die, I believe in reincarnation. So like, is Jonathan living a whole different life somewhere? Like sometimes I'll be like, he not out here protecting me and being around me and being jealous because I'm talking to this nigga. Like he don't give a fuck. He don't care. He's somewhere living a whole different life. He probably a baby somewhere, or a fucking old man, or this, or a tree, or an angel in heaven. Like I don't know, but it's like I don't know, and I will never know. And that's making me realize like it's real life some shit I will never know until I know. That's a hard realization. That's a hard slap in the face because I'm a planner. I don't like surprises. I like to just know what the fuck going on because I like to be on my P's and Q's. I like to have my shit together, and it's just certain shit that really God just got me not knowing. Like I feel like I keep asking for answers, and today I got an answer. Like, man, I've been knowing this for a while, but it's just like, damn, like. So let me tell y'all the story of like how I got evicted, I guess. So I was running out of money. Like after Jonathan passed, I was good for about like September. I was good until September, and then October, November, I ended both months end up getting like a late thing. Like at 5 days, it was basically like you got 5 days to pay this or render or something like that. And I'm like, dang, like, you know, like we had to like literally like me, mom, and my daddy had to like scrape together the money. So we did that. October, same shit. No, so it was September, October, November. So it was all 3 months where me, mom, and my daddy had to like scrape together money. The final month, me and my friend Jaslyn, we end up like scraping together some money, like end up selling some dinners, and I end up making the money or whatever. Cool. December came, y'all. December came, and it was Christmas. And to be honest, in my mind, I'm thinking like, shit, I'm gonna move out. Like I'm gonna move out. Like I can't afford it here. I'm gonna move out. Like they gonna try to put me out. Like I don't want no eviction on my name, so I'm just gonna move. So I got to looking for places, and I'm like, damn, I really can't afford this. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm very bougie, so like the places that I was looking was expensive, and I did not want to live in the hood, like because I'm a single woman, I live by myself, and I did not want to. I didn't want to, and I was scared. And if you know me in person, you know I'm always jumping, I'm always nervous, I got a lot of anxiety, and that comes out in like, you know, just I would honestly say holding myself back. Like I don't want to do stuff, I don't want to go places, I don't want to be around people, like little things like that. And I just feel like in the white neighborhoods, like people just stay away from you. Like don't nobody talk to you, and I'm cool with that. Like don't talk to me. Like don't worry about what I'm doing, I won't worry about what you're doing. But I feel like in the hood, everybody's just kind of like in your business, like, and not on purpose, but it's because everybody is out politicking, everybody is outside. Like if you go to the liquor store where I used to live, girl, ain't nobody up in there. Ain't nobody up in there. Nobody is up in there. Maybe some young college kids, maybe, but it's nobody ever up in there. Like everything is so discreet type shit, you know. But over here, me walking to the corner store, girl, me walking to the smoke shop, why I seen like 4 to 10 people off of Facebook. 3 people don't honk their horn at me. You don't know who gonna ride past when you on the motherfucking bus stop. It's just like, bitch, like, god damn, like, fuck, like, you know. So it was an adjustment, and I just didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to put up with that. So I ended up not finding a place in my price range. So I'm like, cool, I want to move with mama, and that'll be an easier solution. Like mama is ready to move, I'm ready to move, we can get a bigger space, like we could just get a big ass house and like do this shit together. Like you pay half, I pay half type shit. Cool. So we did that, and that shit still didn't work out. It still didn't work out. It ended up that, like, my mom is just like me. I get who I am from my mama. She's bougie, okay? So certain things, certain places, she was not fucking with living where it was a whole bunch of teenagers or condos or apartments or anything like that, because in Milwaukee we got like the kid boys and shit like that. So teenage boys who are like robbing and taking people's cars and different like breaking into people's houses, and mama just didn't want to deal with that. So everything was either too expensive or in the area where it was just unacceptable for us to live, but that's what we could afford. And basically I just feel like God was rejecting every option. So in December, they ended up telling me, like, December 15th, like, hey, you know, like, usually you pay when we send you that letter that say you got to the 5th. I ain't pay that month because I have bought plenty Christmas stuff. And they sent me a letter on, I think, like the 12th, and was like, you got 5 days and you have to get out. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. So by the 17th, they was like, hey, no, you got to get out. So shit, I wrote her back. I'm like, can I have till December 26th, till after Christmas? She said, yeah, but the eviction process has already started. So I'm like, what? Like, you already evicted me, da-da-da? She wrote back like, yeah, like, we have to start the process already. So at this point, I get to looking up stuff. I get to looking up everything. I'm looking up stuff on like Google and YouTube, and you know, I'm just trying to get information, trying to get plenty of information. And basically everything is saying that you're gonna get something in the mail, like you're gonna get a subpoena. Somebody, a man, or not a man, but somebody is going to come to you and give you something and be like, here, you got 28 days. That's what everything was saying. I was watching videos of people getting evicted. Everybody was getting served. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, if you already started the eviction process, like, I'm not getting out until I get served, because that's, my mom was telling me, the internet was telling me, like, that's illegal. Y'all cannot put me out this house until the judge orders that I am evicted out this house. Like, you lied. Like, you said that you started the eviction process, but I didn't get nothing in the mail. Nobody came to me. Nobody said anything. Y'all, I was stupid because I did get something in the mail. It was the 5-day notice that said I had to the 17th to get out. Like, that was, I guess that was the notice. And then they don't send nobody to actually evict you. And actually, y'all, I don't fucking know. I still don't know. Still don't know. So it's just like, girl, that happened. I was so embarrassed. I stopped posting. I didn't want to tell nobody, because I'm like, damn, an eviction? Like, what the fuck? I don't know about this shit. I don't know what's going on. Nobody in my family ever got evicted before. I never got evicted. I didn't know how the process went, and I was too embarrassed to, like, I guess, ask questions or get information or talk to anybody or know who to talk to. So they end up sending me something in the mail from legal aid, and was like, we have free legal people. The people don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. They just tell you, like, hey, get off their property. So I did not get off their property. That's my fault. But I didn't get off their property because I did not want to live with my mama. I did not want to live with my mama. I was refusing. For one, I have pets. So I got a rabbit and a dog. And I have fish. My fish could not come with us, obviously, but I had 2 fish tanks, one in my room, one in the living room. So in my mind, I'm like, bro, I got a whole dog. Like, I cannot just bring a dog to somebody's house. Like, I can't just bring a dog to somebody's house. Like, I have pets. I got a whole rabbit. Like, my rabbit needs space. Like my rabbit needs space. And in my mind, I'm not thinking, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get a house, because my credit not bad. Like, I can get a house, you know. Now I got an eviction, bitch, I gotta get a house. But before that, that wasn't on my mind, because I obviously got the fat ass crib that I was in. So it was kind of like, my credit wasn't bad. It wasn't like I wasn't really having no problems. I just was broke. It wasn't that I was broke. I could get a crib with my credit, but it's like, can you afford what you want? So my ass, it's my fault. I was being picky, and honestly, if I could go back, I would just live in some of them cheaper houses, because I'm back in the hood. I didn't want to live in the hood, so I wasn't I didn't want those houses that I could get approved for, and that I was getting approved for. Silly fucking me. I wasn't humble. Crazy. I just been getting slapped with epiphanies left and right. But girl, he just distracted the shit out of me. But I forgot what I was about to say. But girl, yeah. Yes, I'm telling you all my business. Girl, who gives a fuck? I gave a fuck at first, but after today, I don't. Because everybody fall on hard times. And that eviction, I'm noticing, was my biggest blessing, because I'm not gonna lie, living in that house was so traumatic. Like, everything died. Like, a lot of shit happened in that house, and I wasn't ready to go, but God was ready to move me up out of there. From all the memories, from everything that happened, from just being like living in there and like sleeping in that bed with Jonathan and having those memories in that living room and living our lives together in that house. It wasn't working. And honestly, once I moved back to my mama's house, I felt so much lighter. So I'm thankful. Like, I love mama, period. And mama was saying that too, and I kept telling her, like, no, I love this house, da, 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 da. Like, listen to your mama. But yeah, so basically mama had been telling me that too, like, it's time to move out of that house, da, da, da. Like, you should just go, just come here. So she wanted me to come here. But at the time, without telling business that's not mine, it just wasn't an environment that I wanted to be in. Now, some of those things have now changed. Don't nobody live upstairs. Don't nobody live upstairs no more. It's just different. Like, certain factors are no longer factors. So when I had to move, it was kind of like, it was an easier transition. But those first 3 months, I had my reasons why I did not want to move. And let me tell you, bro, now everything is coming out. Everything is coming out. The exact reasons why I did not want to move are now happening. All of them. So, yeah, but it's just like God's rejection is your protection. And when me and my mama was trying to move into a crib together, that would have been like solidified for at least a year. And if not, I wouldn't have wanted to leave my mama with that rent outside of me being able to pay it with her. Because we was gonna get a nice crib. Like, I'm talking like 5 bedrooms, upstairs, downstairs, basement. Like, we was trying to do it. You know, because we deserve that. Like, mama deserved that. I deserve that, period. And we still gonna get that. Maybe not here in Milwaukee, because they think they slick, charging all this much for shitty ass houses. But you know, that's gonna be another video, y'all. I got the shits coming, okay? But listen, yeah, but everything is just coming out now of like why I did not want to move. Like, I'm a grown woman, and me, I live like how I live, and I'm very meticulous about certain things. I'm very much in my routines. Like, I like things how I like them, and I love living by myself. And getting into a year lease with my mama, that wouldn't have worked for me. That would not have worked for me. And today just made me realize, like, because I've been so fucked up about it. Like, not lately, actually. I've been living with mama. Like, I love, like, the familyness. She cooks so much. She love my baby love her. We sit up and have conversations. It's so family oriented, which I missed and I needed, and I'm needing. I still need it. It's like a mother's love. It's like a hug, you know, having somewhere to come back to, and having people embrace you and, you know, let you be you, and, you know. So I'm so grateful and I'm so appreciative. But yeah, so it's me, and it's how I like to live, and how I like to run my business, and how I like to have things set up. I like to be able to film whenever I want to film. I don't want to have to wait till y'all at work. You know, like, I like to film at nighttime. not when everybody is up and listening to music and cooking and dancing and doing them, because now my clients can hear that. You know, like, my clients are at work when y'all at work. So then I gotta do them when y'all at home and it's dogs barking and basketballs playing and shows on and music in this room and da-da-da. And it's just like, I have sensory issues. Like, I like quiet. I like peace. You know, I like zen. So just realizing that, like, God was like, Caprice, you got so much happening within the next year that, like, that might not have been the space for you, right? So I say all that to say, like, sometimes when God take that nigga about your life, when God take that job, when you get fired, or when you quit, or when you go on a whim and you maybe leave your hometown, or you get rejected from that audition, or somebody tells you no, or you go to the store and they don't have the dress that you want, then you gotta pick a different birthday dress. Like, y'all gotta realize that, like, little shit like that is happening because God probably has something so much better for you. You just gotta, like, stay down with the come up. Like, I know sometimes it's hard to accept not having shit the way that you saw them happening, or the way that you want shit to be, but sometimes it's just better to be patient, because God showed me that I was right. I was right. And I know it looked crazy because I got an eviction on my name now, but I'm finna advocate so hard for myself and for my community. It's so many young women out here who have been in abusive relationships, who are single mothers, who get evicted, who don't have help, mothers who don't even have a mom like me, mothers who be homeless, like, living in a car, don't got no resources, don't got no family type shit. Like, I want to help them. I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna help them. And I know that, like, God had to put me through this shit because I was so oblivious and so naive and unaware of what my people was going through and experiencing and shit. And it's just like, damn, you know. Now I have compassion and sympathy because I know I got empathy for those who are going through worse than me. You know, like, this shit not easy. I don't got no resources. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know how to find a house. But I gotta go out of here. I gotta leave now. So God finna put it on my heart to figure some shit out. And then in a year or so, maybe I can help women figure some shit out. I'm gonna do that. Like, even if it's not in a year, even if it's like in 5 years, 10 years, you know, like, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna have something like a women's shelter for women to go to, a safe haven, multiple, somewhere. I'm gonna have properties where people with evictions can come. And it's a foundation set up. Like, I know it ain't easy to always fucking pay your rent, bitch. We got you. I'm gonna have a fucking program, my own government program. Fuck that. Like, it's so much shit I want to do. It's so much shit I've been through. I just want to do something with it because my story is not over. Like, It's not over. And just think, like, so much gonna happen for me, and it's like I'm doing it and I'm getting it on my own. Like, it's like I'm not doing it on the back of a nigga, or I'm not doing it with everybody being able to say they did this for me or they did that for me, or you know, she did it all. Like, I get to tell my story. I get to talk about my situation and what I got going on and how I'm living and how I'm moving forward, and ain't nobody helping me but my mama, but my family, but the people that love me. You know, like, God is showing me, like, people don't be genuine, you know, like, it's okay to be alone, you know. I'm just gonna be patient, because God's rejection is my protection. I thought I wanted a nigga so bad. I thought I wanted friends so bad. And when you going through shit, you gotta stick with the people you know. I ain't gonna lie to you, because everybody that looks spiritual ain't spiritual. Everybody that praise God don't love God, don't got no relationship with God. Or and sometimes they do, but they be hard-headed, or they don't listen. Shit, sometimes I don't listen. So I don't judge. I ain't my place. But sometimes shit don't be what it be. Motherfuckers could go to church. Motherfuckers could do that. Wear all this crystal shit. And I don't know why I did that, bitch. I don't know. But bitch, don't play with me. Like, I don't play that shit, ho. Like, I'm sorry. Oh God, You see how I switched real quick and then God said, shut the fuck up? So that is my signal to go. Okay, God rejected me from speaking and I'm going to listen. I hope y'all got something from this video. I hope y'all turn y'all rejection into a blessing. Okay, don't be like me. Learn from me. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Share it on all your social medias. And I'm out of here, y'all.